Bismillah, الرحمن الرحيم. I feel guilty that I did not talk more and that I did not try to send this message sooner. And the message is that I knew that Jolani wanted to kill Abu Maria al-Qahtani, and I said that I thought Jolani would want to kill him in the jail, but that it would make a huge political problem for him in his position now. And when Abu Maria al-Qahtani was released from the jail, I said that what is he doing in Sarmada? He needs to run as far as he can. And we feel that he was under a house arrest, which he was officially, and that there were international forces that were making it very difficult for Abu Maria al-Qahtani to find refuge anywhere, for him to be able to find any city in Syria safe to go or to hide. And I said that Jihad Isa al-Sheikh Ahmed Zakor is in big danger, and that he can never go back to Idlib, and not even to talk. Don't ever go there. And that he is in danger if he goes anywhere near the reaches of al-Jolani. And I say that other people are in much graver danger than they are aware, such as Sheikh al-Mahdi in Idlib. He is in big danger, and he does not understand that someone could want to silence him so much. Sheikh al-Mahdi cannot understand why. And there is the biggest sign that I took is that when you hear that people are being tortured, you need a specific kind of mind in a man that it would to be capable of torture. So the moment you start to hear about some kind of torture, the Americans and the criminal minds and the psychology, they immediately know when you see the dead body, what will tell you who did this. And the capability for torture, it's something that is only to a very small pool of characteristics in a man. And if you understand the biology of the body and how connected it is with the psychology, then you would understand that the killers are being ruled by his body, and that the body degenerates, and that there's two drives in life, and God has made it so. There is the drive of life and everything that goes along with it, and then there is the drive of death, and the drive of death causes you to fall apart in it. And the one who gets locked into the death drive for whatever reason, and his head gets stuck into there, and that the moment you hear about any specific kind of torture occurring, then you have to be very clear about the criminal mind who is capable of doing this. And that is why I immediately understood the level of danger, and that the kind of mechanisms that are going. And I am very compelled now after the killing of Abu Maria al-Qahtani, and there was more. I mean, the moment I learned of the killing of Abdul Basit al-Sarut, I felt guilty. I felt that we failed him, and I feel that I need to break this personality of antisocial, and just to start to share more information, and that it would be one of our key strengths for going up against a world full of governments who are all going to be attacking their people, and they're going to go to war against their people in many different forms. And that the information sharing, that when someone doesn't know something, they cannot make their body go with it. But when someone is giving all of the information, the body can move without him needing to think. And that's why we have to share the information. And this must be why the governments and the powers that are attempting to control the populations are so interested in making sure that there is silence. Because if you don't organize the thoughts and get everybody's thoughts organized, then you can't organize the movements. So by keeping us, how do you say, underdeveloped, we are being kept underdeveloped. And I want to point out that in my eyes, and I feel that absolutely Jolani killed Abu Maria al-Qahtani, and that he planned it long before he arrested him, and that everything that he says about him is a total lie. None of these guys are spies or anything, or done anything wrong. And that Jolani put him in jail with 800 or 400 of his closest supporters, of the people who supported him the most. And then they were all forced, for their own safety, to go from Idlib. So who is this here with Jolani? This is what Jolani is facing. A room full of men who are full of sorrow about this happening. And the killer is there in the room, the one who orchestrated it and that planned it with full intention for so long. So the last thing I could point out for today is that Jolani is a small ship with his Salvation Government ship on an ocean of 3 million people, and with the other 4 million quite near him. And Assad is a small ship on an ocean of half the city of Damascus of what it once was. It's just a small little lake that he has, and sold off all the rest of the country. Allah Akbar.